Alright guys, I know the camera's a little bit low, but we're going to do a couple things here. I've got the bike running now. After my last video, I told you I would get up today and take it out and see if I could get it running. It took about 4 to 5 kicks and it started right up, no choke. So what I want to do now is take the bike and start it up. I have it started in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I want to start it up. You can see it's cold to the touch, just completely cold everywhere. Start it up, and I want to try to see if I can set the idle, because this screw, when I got it, has always been turned in, and it seems like it'll idle good. But if you let it keep going and going and going, probably about 4 or 5 minutes, it'll probably want to die. I have it let it die, but I want to see what it does, and then I'm going to try to see if I can fix it a little bit between this idle screw and this pilot air screw here. See if I can do that. So I'm going to turn the gas back on and give it a few kicks. It's going to be pretty loud, so you might not hear me talking, so I'm just going to grab flathead and we're going to get it tuned in here. Try to anyway. Try to. I don't know why. I don't know if this is stock, but I don't know why this screw is plastic. I'm used to seeing any kind of adjustment screw being metal, but it does fit and it works like it should, so I guess it's probably stock. So here we go. We're going to give her a few kicks here. might have done that. Really, it almost sounds like there's not a lot of adjustment to be had. I mean, I could probably kill it turning the pilot air or whatnot in or out too far, you know. The idle, when I was adjusting the idle, man, it didn't seem like it was doing a whole lot. So I don't know. I don't know why it might have tried to run away like it did there, but really the only thing I put in a little bit more was the throttle, so maybe I'll just take that back out to about where I started at. And I'm going to go ahead and reseat my pilot and then bring it back out. I can make sure that's back where I started with. Need to get my little one. Alright, got the little flathead now. Okay. Back to factory on that pilot air. I still think this one was probably somewhere right in here. Yeah, I don't know why it sounded like it was going to run away there. Like it, maybe it just took a while for that idle to really adjust on it. So let me check my radiator fluid because I just refilled it before I took the first ride. It's still right where it needs to be. It almost, like I said, it really sounded like it was going to run away there. So I'm going to start it back up here and see what happens. Hopefully nothing catastrophic. I don't know why it's doing that now all of a sudden. I'm sure that would be bad if I was on that and it started fucking getting it like that. I guess I got nothing to do now really but go in and kind of look it up to see what it might be. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and take this idle screw farther out. I just want to see how long it is so I know how much I'm really adjusting. Yeah, it's a pretty long screw there. Quite a bit of crap on it. Well, there she went. I just don't really know why it's trying to run away like that. I guess I'm going to put it back to, let me think, if it's pushed all the way in, it's going to throttle higher, I would think, or it's going to idle higher. Yeah, that would be right. So if I'm going to bring it, alright, I'm going to bring it out quite a bit here. Right in there. That's about double what I started with. I'm going to go ahead and start it up again and see if it tries to run away like that again. Let's see what happens. Huh. I really don't know why it's doing that. Kind of scary though, kind of scary. I really don't know why. I mean, I have it. I haven't changed a whole lot. I mean, I just adjusted the factory on the throttle needle to lean it out more. But I mean, that shouldn't be making it do that, I wouldn't think. I mean, that did it quite a bit quicker, so maybe I'll just, I'm gonna put this throttles, or this, yeah, the idler screw all the way back in to where it was when I got the bike. And I don't know why it was so tight in there, but I mean, it did run like that when I got it, and it ran fine, so maybe that's all the problem is. Maybe just me trying to mess with it's the problem. Alright, I'm gonna give it another start and see what happens. It's not really hardly warm, just barely warm. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another kick and see if it tries to run away again. I don't know. The only thing different really now is my premix has changed from 40 to 1 to 32 to 1. So I mean, I don't think that would have anything to do with it. I mean, because you can run just about whatever you fancy, whether you like to keep super oiled or what. I don't know. It's almost like now that with that screwed in, I don't know, maybe it's getting too much gas. Let me take it out a little bit. See if that's the problem at least. Let me make sure I still got plenty. I don't know how much I actually put in here when I started. Oh, maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Maybe it's just running too lean on fuel is the problem, probably. Could be. I don't know. You guys know more about this? Tell me in the comments if you know more than me. This is my, besides the chainsaw, this is my first two-stroke dirt bike. My other little bike's a four-stroke, so it's a whole lot easier to keep it running when it's running. Just the maintenance on it's a little bit tougher. You gotta take it apart. I mean, that's, I don't know if that could happen if you're running low on fuel, if it, you know, you get it started, if it wants to, it's trying to burn that last bit of fuel, I don't know. So, here we go again. We'll see if that was the problem. I know when I remixed that premix, I didn't put a whole lot in here. That was the problem. I mean, to me that doesn't sound quite right the way it's not really knocking or anything like that. It just kind of, it's hard to say, I guess. Well, you can hear it, so you guys know if it sounds like it's running rich or it's running lean. It almost sounds like it's running rich. I mean, that's what I would guess. I got my pilot screw about 2 turns out now from the factory 1.5. My idle screw is about probably. Let's see. We'll just count it. We'll see how many turns out it is. 1, 2. About 2 3/4 turn out. 1, 2, 3/4. Okay, so that's where I'm at. 2 3/4 out on the idle and 2 turns out on the pilot air. I know some people run them about 3 turns out on the pilot air, but you know, every bike's different, everything's different, every carb's different. So I guess that was also the problem with it. It was running low on fuel, so I ain't worried about it running away again now. It was just getting the last bit of fuel in there, I guess, and sucking a lot of air with it. But I mean, at least it's running. It's going to be rideable. I just need to. I'm probably going to take it to somebody and let them adjust the carb, because I don't have the ear for it. I haven't been doing 2-stroke carbs long enough. A 4-stroke's a little bit easier. It seems like you can do it without, you know, knowing a whole lot about them. I mean, you can tune them till you know what it's supposed to sound right. You know, your RPM gets up there and get it to where you need it to be. So, guys, just leave me a comment. I know I don't get a whole lot of views on my videos, but I know quite a few of you ride dirt bikes that take a peek at my videos once in a while. So give me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you got a link to a good video on this exact carb, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like a cayenne. But anyway, it's the stock carb on a 91 Kx250. So I'm going to kind of go from there. But it's definitely running better than it has before or any other time. So that's where we're at. Anyways, thanks for watching.